Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Oscar Urbano. Hello, my good friend. Andrew the Believer. Good morning, my beauties. Good morning. Zen Method, Andrew the Believer. I'm a little swollen today. It's normal. It's part of the healing process. Today we get our second minor procedure over here, and then we are done. Good morning, everybody. Hello. But we keep going. We don't stop. Pain is temporary. Remember that. Good morning, Rich. How are you? Desmond Cook in the house. Yes. Hammer. Let's go. Mr. Charles. Good morning. Thank you, everybody. I just can't wait to get the bandages off. I got 2 more weeks. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Miss Market, yes. Who had a green day yesterday? Raise your hand, say me. Who had a green day yesterday? Yo, let's go, team. Crane Tails, good for you. Congratulations, my brother. Welcome to the VIP. JDM, my brethren, how are you, my brother? User, how are you? Drew Bid, hello, Simret. Very small red. Very good. That's what we want to hear. That's what we want to hear. You're not always going to have green days. So when you do have red days, as long as they're small, you are headed in the right direction. That is for sure. Let's go, my beauties. Tap, 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 tap. I'm yelling timber. We're going to the moon. Come on, Pilot. Let's go. Shelly Stringer, Dad Bod. Yes, thank you so much. We got 9 more hearts on the board. Let's go. Oh, of course, Mr. Charles, always. I told you I will be, unless I'm not breathing, I won't be on here. Rango Marquez. Yo, let's go. Adrian Ward. Good morning to you guys. I love you guys. Yeah, I got family here visiting. Just because they're visiting. Michelle, how are you? Good morning, Michelle, my belle. Jules Swims and Jessica Pylock. Thank you, my beautifuls. I appreciate you. And last night we're sitting watching the Olympics, and one of my family members goes to my wife, "Is it me or does he look different?" My eyes were starting to swell, but the surgeon said that was going to happen just for a couple days. I didn't get the black eye yet, though. I'm supposed to get black eyes, but I haven't gotten them yet. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Maria, I had basal cell carcinoma. So it's that small little skin cancer that you get. So they had to put 17 staples in my head. I had it since I was 10 years old, and they had to go in there and get it. And then today I have a little one over here they're going to get rid of. So I had these since I was a kid, but they wanted to get them out of there. So I said, okay. I didn't know it was going to require 17 friggin' staples. But it's all right. It's done. It's part of life. We move on. Suzette Rasman World. Yes, it is. All right. Good morning, everyone. I hope you are doing well. We are going to get started now. My name is Voss. I've been trading for 21 years. It'll be 22 years in 2 months. All we ask that you do is tap the screen, donate if and when you can, and share the live and repost it. We have to get over 250,000 likes. That is the record so far, okay? Right now, Miss Market, this is what we got. We are in a neutral state. We are in a bullish position, too, to the upside this morning here on Miss Markets. We're going to put in our major support and resistance levels now for all of you amazing traders. Remember to mark these levels down as we put them in. You will hit these levels at some point. And as we pull this back above 697, we have room up to 698 here on Miss Market. But as you can see, the channel's a little tight in here. So anything above 697, I wouldn't trade it into resistance. So I would stay away from that. Let's get over 698 with a retest, okay? And then we're going to watch our whole numbers to the upside. As Miss Market does try to approach that $700 level. Under 691.67, under this whip zone, you have room down to 690, okay? 690. Your channel here is a little bit bigger, so you could trade that if you get the proper risk to reward. But under 689.82, you have room down to 686. Remember this level. Whoa! Remember this level here, my traders, as this is major demand area. So mark that down. Thank you, Simret. All is well, my friends. All is well. And welcome to all our new VIP members yesterday. Holy moly, did we have a lot. Congratulations to all our new VIP. W's in the chat for all of them. You are just taking your real first step in your trading journey, and you're going to get a hell of a lot better, and I'm proud of you, and I'm happy for you guys. Let's go over to Tesla. Yo! All right, what do we got here on Tesla? We are in a narrow state on Tesla. We are in the whip zone here on Tesla Rooney this morning. As we pull these back, let's see what we got. To the downside, we have major support, and to the upside here, we do have resistance. As we pull it back to our execution time frame, we know about 427. We have room up to 433 on Miss Tesla. 433 and 440 on Tesla. Mark those levels down. Under 423, you got to get under the whole number. Please don't short into 423. We don't want to short into the whole number here. We want to get under it and retest it for a move down to 419 and 416.50. My favorite ice cream is chocolate. I'm a big chocolate, and I love pecans. PLTR, yo! All right. We are in a neutral state on PLTR. We are in the whip zone, bearish neutral state here in the whip zone. Anyone get a little piece of PLTR yesterday? Anyone get a little piece of that? We had it on watch. I hope you did. Let me pull this up, and we'll finish PLTR. Let me move this over here. Boom. All right, back to PLTR. What I want you to be careful, traders, is what I see all the time is too many traders trading into whole numbers. We got to stop doing that. If you see a whole number, we do not trade into it. Back over 141, you have room up to 143, okay? Above 143 with a retest, you have room up to 146 here on PLTR. Under 138, under the whole number, we do not go into 138. You have room down to 128.50 on PLTR. Go get you some. The whip zone blur, we teach you all that in the VIP. You will learn how to trade professionally in our VIP. To get into our VIP, you are just going to head over to thevostrtrading.com. You can type that into the browser or just click the LINK in the BIO. What else are we looking at? The Qs. The Qs are going to the moon. Nothing goes to the moon, traders. Remember that. Right now on the Qs, we are neutral. We are in a bearish neutral state. We're in a bullish position one to the upside here on them Qs. As you can see, we have major support and resistance right above and right under us, okay? As we pull these back on the Qs, you do have room up to 619.40 this morning on the Qs, and then 626. I want you in a narrow state, though, in order to do that, not in a bearish state, because you won't go anywhere. Under 610.89, you have room down to 608. That's going to be your first stop. And then 601 will be stop number 2. As we head over to AMD, are we tapping over there on the tubes? Hit those thumbs up over there. Very important. We got 6 more hearts on the board. Who's got those 6 hearts? Who's got those 6 hearts? Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right now we are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone. We are in a bearish neutral state inside our whip zone this morning, okay? As we pull these back, we got a resistance right above us here this morning on AMD. Let's see what we got. Fireball! Above 215.56, we have room up to 219.50. 219.50, and then the $200 area on AMD. Under 213, get under that hold number, of course. You have room down to 209. That'll be your first stop, and your second level of support is $200. Major support level here at 200, okay? Major, because you did a whammo last time you came off of it. So nice, Sue Felicia. Yes, it is. Thank you, Sue. Striker, adorable dad. Oh, Sue, let's go over that right now for you, sweetheart. Amazon, you were talking about... What were we talking about yesterday? I don't know what I was looking at. I must have been looking at the day before. Yeah, Sue, I think I was looking at the day before. You said Amazon, right? So yesterday was the 10th. Yeah, we really don't get a COR on this, Sue, because as you can see, it took 2 green candles to take out that red. So we really didn't get a COR on this at all, okay? There was nothing here. And then if you're referring to this one here, short coming back down, you don't want to trade into the 200, okay? We don't trade into that 200. Got it? Okay. Very good. While we're on Amazon, let's do it, right? If it was an 8, Sue, I would have been a little bit more okay with it, but not the 200. That's the granddaddy. We are starting to get into a wide state here on Amazon. When we pull this up, my beautiful traders, what are we not doing today? What is one guarantee on Amazon that you're not going to do? Tell me. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Fireball. Shorting. You know this without a shadow of a doubt. You're in a wide state. You're not shorting this today. Hey, JJ, what's up, brother? You were not shorting this. Now, as a trained VIPer, you know that immediately. You're not going short, and you're not going long on this until you get into a narrow state. So you know to leave Amazon alone. Why? It's going to be choppy. You see, when you're a trained trader, you know what you're looking for now. It's not guessing. You know how many people are going to try to go long on Amazon or short it today and get ripped apart? That's the difference between being educated in how to trade and not. Above 209.17, once you're narrow, you have room up to 213 on Amazon, okay? I'm not even going to give you any levels to the downside. 213 and then 220 to the upside on Amazon. But stay away from it until you get narrow. Robin Hood. Let's see what we got. So we pull up our Robin Hood. We're in a narrow state here on the hood of Robin. That's where we're currently at. Where is our gap? We're gapped, guys. We're gapped way down here. Way down here on Hood. What is one thing you're not doing on Robin Hood? What is one thing you are not doing on Robin Hood today? You're not going short, at least not for the first 15 to 20 minutes of the open. All right, my beautiful traders. So what do we have to do? We have to go find our support level, okay? We got one right here. $74 and $72 is our next major levels of support. Now we're going to go through the higher time frames and lower time frames. This is our gap down. I'll take you from the 15-minute. And this is all what you learn in our VIP. That is your gap down. You are not shorting this into support. You are looking to go back that way. That's way. That's way. This is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. You must trade at your own risk. So you're looking for an event and confirmation coming off of $74. We never go long as we're coming down into $74. Okay? What else do you need to know about this, my beauties? Well, you need to know your 50% level, and that's going to be right around $79 on Robin Hood. As we head over to the Googaroonies, the Googman, the Googles. So Google yesterday, think about her. What did I do on Google yesterday? Did I short this into support? No. I took the reversal right here. Boom. Boom. Look at that beauty, huh? Look at that beauty. We're not shorting here. You're not going anywhere. The professionals are going this way. And that's exactly what we did on Google yesterday. So here we go. I will train you on how to trade in the VIP like a badass trader. You're going to be walking around like you are hot stuff after a while. Yeah. We are in a narrow state on Google. We are in the whip zone currently on Google. Look at that beautiful flat 200. The granddaddy's angry up there. You see that? He's like, come to Papa. You want to trade into me? Come to Papa. Look at all these 200s. They're all over the place. The Googaroony above 320.45. We got room up to 322. That'll be your first stop here this morning on the Googers. Above 322 with a retest, you have room up to 329 on Google. Now to the downside, we don't care if we go up or down. Under 318.40, you have room down to 315 on Google. Meta, Microsoft. Let's do it. Here we go, everybody. You know what's next? Who knows what's next? Let me see if I can get this up. All right. Here we go. Oh, oh, oh. We got 3 galaxies on the board. We got 3. All right, Microsoft. Right now, we are in on Microsoft, a wide state. Yes, it is here on Microsoft. We are in a wide state. We are in the whip zone currently on Microsoft. You're not going short. You got a 200 here. You're not bleeding out, all right? You got a 20 here on the hourly. This is all sets of support. This is what we got on Microsoft. You try to go short into this, my beautiful traders. Wham, wham, wham. Look at that. In a wide state. No, no, no. You're not going to do that. Above 418, you got room up to 423.50. 423.50 on Microsoft. All right, let's head over. What else are we looking at? SMCI is. We got 3 galaxies on the board. Who's got them? Who's got them today? Let's see what we got here. Right now, we're in a wide state on SMCI. We are not looking to go short. No, do not go short on SMCI. It won't work out too well for you. A lot of support there, my beauties. A lot of support. All right, here we go. Above $34, you got room up to $35 and $36 on SMCI. Under $33, you have room down to $32 and $31, but I wouldn't take that bet. I'll tell you that right now. Zen Method. Yes, it is. Thank you, my Zen. I appreciate you. Thank you, Sagun Shakaya, for the follow. Much love to you. Baba. All right, right now we are in a narrow state on the Babaroony. We are in position 2 to the downside. We are in a bullish state. We are in a bearish position. Be careful on this one. Rev! Yes, it is. Thank you, my Rev. I appreciate you, my brother. All right, right now on Baba, we are in a narrow state, okay? Be careful because we're a little bit bullish here. You have support here at 163. Under 163 with a retest, you have room down to 161 on Baba. You got to get back over 168, my beauties, and then you have room up to 173. Paulo! Thank you, my Paulo. Yes, it is. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my Paulo. Much love to you. The donuts are on the board. Coin. It's another day in the markets, baby. Everyone who should be happy today, breathe. Trading, struggling through being a trader is normal. You got to want it more than you want to breathe, folks, and then things will change for you. You got to want it. All right, my beauties? You got to want it. All right, here we go on the coin-a-rooney. Right now, we are in position 2 to the downside. Now, traders, let me show you something. You are starting to get into a wide state here, okay? I'm going to show you this. Here's 1, boom, 2, boom, 3, boom. You go short here, you're crazy, okay? You go short here, you crazy. You crazy. So what are we doing? I'm looking for major support on the Coinsters, the Coinmen, the Coinsteroonies. Here it is right here. First one, boom. That is major support. Now coming back up the board, I want to make sure nothing is in my way. So we are getting into that wider state. We are way down here. Your first stop is 156. I'm going to be looking in this area for that, not this. Okay, if we break through 156, my next level will be 155 and 150 area for a move back up. But I think 156 is going to be pretty strong here. Okay, now as we mark this out, my beauties, what do? Let's do it. That is our move down. Okay, my 50% is going to be around 159, 160. As I come back into 159 and 160, I can then look for my shorts. Okay, but over 160 with a retest, you're going through the wickets. Back to the upside. Ho, 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 everybody. Let's go. The SPY. Here we go. This market is starting to get a little wide. So we're back to the upside. Be careful. You are in a bearish state. Don't think you're going to the moon here or you're going to get whipped around. All right. You have room up to 697 and 698 on the SPY. Yesterday morning was a little whippy. I told you. Meta, Big Daddy. Let's go. All right. What do we got on Meta? What do we got here? I want you to tell me the state of our stock on Meta. What is it? Who knows what it is? Juan Sanchez. Hello, my Juan. How are you, my friend? Thank you for the follow. The state of Meta is narrow. Yes. So we know we are going to get something delicious here out of Meta. But first, what do we have to do? We have to mark in our whip zone first, and then our major support and resistance levels to see what is in our way. Do we trade going into a stop sign? No, we do not. We got to get through the stop sign, and then we can make a trade in our direction. So what do we got on Meta? Right now, above 675, you'll have room up to 682.50 and 683 area. Back over 683 with a retest, you have room up to 690 on Meta. Back under 669.88, you got room down to 659.50 on Meta. Cisco, whoa, I haven't done that in a long time. The Cisco Roonies. I forgot about this one. We haven't done this in a long time, beautiful traders. We are in a wide state on Cisco. You are not looking to go down on Cisco. That's what she said, okay? We are not looking to go down on a Cisco. No way, Jose. You're not going to go anywhere. You are in a wide state. All right, here we go. Above 87.28, your next stop here will be $88. All right, above 88, watch your hold numbers, 89 and 90, going up on Cisco. Back under 86, get under the whole number. You got room down to $83. Netflix, yes, it is. Thank you for all the donuts. Powder, adorable, Candy, Sue Felicia, Big Joe. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right now, what do we got here on Netflix? What do we got? You can put some teeth on this thing. Look. Woo! Got some teeth right there. Woo! Put a little nose here. Hungry. We hungry right here. Look, we hungry. Hungry. You don't want this thing to clamp down and eat you inside of here, okay? That's the whip zone. Good job, my powder. All right, so let's put it in. Boom. That's our whip zone. We do not eat in here. Did you ever see Jaws when he was inside the mouth of the shark? That's what you will be. You do not want to be the mouth inside this shark. No. Okay. Hold on. I got to get rid of those first. So that's our whip zone. Let's put in our major support and resistance. Netflix. Above $83 on the Netflix. We got room up to $85. Mark that down. Okay. Now, coming to the downside, I got a little problem here. Under the whip zone of $82, we have major support here. Boom. 82.09, right here around 81.87, major support, okay? You want to get under 81.80, retest it, and then you have room down to $79. Folks, this isn't rocket science, okay? You all can do this. I promise you, you all can learn how to do this. The way I teach how to trade like a professional is very simple in the VIP. I make it so anyone can understand it. My 6-year-old understands it, okay? IWM, do we make it easy to understand in the VIP, VIPers? Yes or no? Put it in the chat. Let's go. We are in a neutral state. Yes, it is. Bearish neutral. We are in position 2 to the upside right now on IWM. Let's go. Let's mark him out. Bam. Here is our execution. We are in a bearish neutral state. You are in position 2. Do not chase this long up to 270-150. You have to get narrow. You will whip around down here first. You wait for your event. You wait for your perfect state. And then you can take it up to 270-150. And we'll teach you how to find that in the VIP. Under 265.91, we got room down to 260-250. And of course, we have room down to the whole number of 261. Nvidia. Let's go. We are at, what are we at? 102,000 already. Holy moly. We're going to break it. I see 300,000 coming up here. Nvidia yesterday was on watch. Where is it? Right here. Did anyone get a piece of Nvidia to the downside? Remember? Look. Bearish neutral. Bullish position. Whammo! To the downside, you silly gooses. Listen to Uncle Voss. He will set you straight. All right, here we go. We are in a narrow state on Nvidia. Yes, we are in position 2 to the upside on Nvidia. Let's see what we got. Well, baby, we got a triple deuce up here. We got to be careful of that triple deuce right above us. All right, let's see what we got. Let me fix this for you guys. Thank you for all those beautiful donuts. Everyone full now from those donuts? Candy! Zed Method! Simons! Thank you, everybody, for all those beautiful donations. We are here for you. We are on no matter what. We're in a narrow state on Nvidia. You got room up to 193.50, 194.80. area on Nvidia. You also got room up to 196 on Nvidia. Back under 188, under the whole number, you have room down to 186 and 183.50 is. Do we think this person's whining? Look, everybody. Hold on, let me find it. Can I find it? Let's see. Oh, man, where is it? Here it is. Salma, are you a goo-goo gaga? Are we crying? Salma, there's no crying in trading. Just like there's no whining and crying in baseball. You have to understand, Salma, that if we're whiners and criers, Miss Market will eat you alive. Yours truly, the Wizard. The Wizard of Voss will set you free, Salma. Apple, let's go. Let's do a little Apple running. Let's go. Whoa, we got to back that up. Whoop. There it is. All right, Apple. We are in a narrow state on Apple. The state of Apple is narrow. Let's see what we got, my beautiful traders. Bam, 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 bam. Here we go. Here we go. On Apple, above 275. We got room up to 278 and 281 on Apple as Apple looks to make its next run. Under 273, under the whole number, you have room down to 272, 271.61 here. What happens down here in this area? What will happen down in this area? Does anybody know? Let's go, my team. Candy! Thank you, my beautiful Candy. To the moon. This is what's going to happen. You ready? Watch. You're going to watch it unfold on the 5 minute in front of you. If you get a move to the downside here, whoop, whoop, as you come into 272, you're going to do one of these. Whoop. Ready? Watch. Boom. You're going to have that bottoming tail. Remember when we are close between the whole number and the next pivot, bam, that's where your tails are formed. So be careful. Back over 275, you have room up to 278. Under 273, you have room down to 272 with your tail at 271.61 on Apple. eBay, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Woo, 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 woo. We are in the neutral state. We are in the whip zone currently on eBay. All right, on eBay, we are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone above $88, my beautiful Tracy. You have room up to $89, $88.66. But I want you, Tracy, over that 89 with a retest. I need you to hold the whole number. Then you have room up to $91 and $92 on eBay. Under $86.90, you have room down to $84.50. You know, I've never, ever, I don't want to say ever. I've been on eBay maybe once in my life. Do people still go on there and buy things from eBay? Is that a thing? SNDK. Like who says, I'm going to go on eBay today? What? eBay. Right now we are in a neutral state. We are in position 2 to the upside. We're in a bearish state, bullish position, and we got a 200 right in front of us. Yes. We got to be careful of these support levels. You got to know your major support and resistance levels, my beauties. Above 579, you have room up to 606 here on eBay. Watch that 579 resistance, okay? Back under 540.52, you have room down to 457. Thank you for the follow, Lauren. Yes, it is my Lauren. We are at 137,000 likes as we make our move up to 300,000. Can we do it, team? We're making our move. Let's go. INTC. TikTok, we got the dream team over there. We love TikTok Shop, don't we? Yes, we love TikTok Shop. All right, INTC, we are in a bearish neutral state. We are in position 1. You have room up to $49 and $49.50 here on Intel. Be careful. The state of your Intel is bearish. Under 46.21, I got to give you a level under that bad boy. Ooh, it's nice and tight here. All right. Here we go. Under 46.21, you have room down to $45. This will be your first stop, and then $44.50 on Intel. Tight like prom night. Oh, Camp, you silly goose. Are you the silliest goose of all the gooses? PLTR. Oh, I love you guys. PLTR, we are in a bearish neutral state. Yes, it is. Above 143, you got room up to 164. Under 138.31, we don't trade into the whole number. Under 138, you have room down to 128.50. Shelly Stringer, everyone be like the beautiful Shelly Stringer. Share it alive and repost that thing. Adorable dad, Striker. Jake, we teach you all that in the VIP, my brother. Someone help Jake get into the VIP. Oracle. All right, here we go. Right now on Oracle, we are in a narrow state on Oracle. The state is narrow. We are in position 2 to the upside on our Oracle. Yes. All right, let's see what we got here. We have room up to 178 on Oracle. 178 will be your first stop to the upside. Yes. Back under 159, we have room down to 155.50 and 154 here on Oracle. You know what show they're bringing back, everybody? They're bringing back one of my favorite shows, the soccer coach with the mustache. What the hell's his name? What the hell's his name? C. Let's see what we got here on C. Ted Lasso, yes! They're bringing back Ted Lasso. I love Ted Lasso, man. I was emotional in that last episode. All right, we are in a narrow state. Bring back the Lass. We are in position 2 to the upside here on C. All right, let's see what we got. What day are we on? Wednesday? Narrow state, position 2. The deuce is loose. You have room up to 125 on C. 125. Traders under 122.99 with a retest. You'll come back to the top of the whip zone here. 122.50. All right. But ultimately, you want to get under 121.89, and then you have room down to 119. JPM coming up for the Simret King. Let's go, Simret. You are now officially the Simret King. We love you, Simret. We are in a neutral state to the downside. We are in a bearish neutral state. Yes, we are. We are in position 1 to the upside. So we have a bullish state, bearish state, and a bullish position. You do not go long on this. There's your 200 in the way. Boom. There's your 15-minute to the downside. I wish everyone just listened to me and let me train you. You know how much easier your trading life would be? Think about that. Am I right? VIPers, seriously, am I wrong for saying that? I will help them and teach them how to do this in a way that will shock them. If I'm wrong for saying that, I'll never say it again. You have my word, okay? But put it in the chat. I'm going to help you. I know you guys have been burned before, probably from other people. That's not going to happen with me. Above 322.33, we keep the price cheap for that reason. Above 322.33, you have room up to 326.50 and 331 on JPM. Now to the downside on JPM, we have a lot of support down here. You see this? A lot of support on JPM. And look at the state you're in. You're looking up. I want you to look this way, okay? But I need you to get narrow first. So you're going to whip around on this. Professor Voss, thank you so much. MU, yes, it is on MU. Look at that. Look at that yesterday. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the levels from yesterday. Come on. Come on, folks. I mean, come on. Jeez. All right, here we go. Right now on MU, we are in a bearish neutral state. MU wants to make its run to the upside again. We are in position 2 to the upside here on MU. Now, we got to go over this one. You got a 15-minute 200. That's a doozy. So this is what the amateur novice trader thinks. This is important now. I need you to listen to me. Put on your hearing aids or whatever. That is your move to the upside. That fakes out the novice trader. The novice trader right now thinks they are going to the moon. You're not going to the moon. You're not going anywhere. You're in a bearish state, number one. Okay? Number two, at 398, you got a whole number and the granddaddy of them all right there. So do not trade into that. Please wait a little while. Let's do this instead. Let's get over 398. Let it go. Don't touch it. Let's retest 398, and then you have room with confirmation up to 455.50. You see the difference? But you have to wait for the setup to unfold, and we will teach you all the high probability setups in the VIP. Back to the downside, under 383 with a retest. You got room down to 375 and 369. Saxel. Let's get a little Saxel. Saxel right now. We are in a bearish neutral state. He is. We are in position 2 to the upside on the Socceroonies. Let's see. We got a double douche right here. 67.50. Okay. We got to watch that sucker as we come down the board here. Here's what we got. Bearish neutral. You are in position 2 to the upside. 67.50. Be careful. We have major resistance. Above 67.50 with a retest, you'll have room up to $71. All right. Under 62.59, you have room up to room down to 60.50 and $58 on Saxel. Thank you for all those beautiful roses, my beautiful traders. Christopher Levi Pugh, adorable dad. Yes, it is. Let's see. We're going to do a little donut. I love those donuts. I love me some donuts. You guys like donuts? Sliver. We're going to do a little silver. Yo. All right now on silver, we are in a narrow state on silver. We are in position 3 to the upside on silver. What are we not doing? What are we not doing, my beauties? What are we not doing? This is your move to the upside. Woo! Krispy Kreme, how were they, Sierra? Were they good? Do not chase this long at $79.50, $79 and $80. This area right here is a major resistance. All right? Major resistance right here. Do not trade into it. Okay? We got one, everybody. We got one. We're going to get them in a second. Stand by. So this is your move up. Your 50% level is 75.50. Mark that down. 75.50. Under $73 here on silver. You have room down to $68. The Wizard is about to set somebody free. Are we ready? Yes, it is. The Wizard of Oz will set you free. Today's wizard goes out to I Hate Traders. TRAITORS. I Hate Traders. Can you give me one stock or commodity to buy? I need a win badly, thanks. I hate traders. First of all, you have to change your name. It is very rude to us traders, even though you spelt it wrong. It's still rude to us, and we know what you probably meant. But right now, you're begging for something. Okay, what I need you to do is man up. I need you to wipe your tears, and I need you to say, I'm going to learn how to trade properly. I'm going to stop gambling so I don't have to beg anymore. Yours truly, the Wizard of Oz. The Wizard of Oz shall set you free. Yes. What do we got? PLTR. These people. Where do we find these people? Where do we find these people? All right, above 143 on PLTR. You got room up to 164. Yes, it is 164. Under 138, you have room down to 128.50. Do not trade into the whole number, okay? Get under it with a retest. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Yeah. Robin Hood, let's go. We got some more donuts on the board. Let's go. Let's go. Robin Hood, we are in a narrow state. Yes, we are in position 3. Do not short this into $74. This is your reversal area, okay? Back to the upside. Remember that. You are looking for the reversal. You are not looking for the short. Okay? Thank you. You're welcome, Mr. Notifications. Oh, you're welcome. Now, won't you change your name, for Christ's sake? You ain't fooling nobody, big boy. EVTV. Who raised these people? Who raised these people? Right now, we are in a narrow state. Yes, it is on EVTE. We're in the whip zone on this penny stock. Let's see what we got. Bum 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 bum. All right, EVTV above 215. You got room up to 274, $3 area, but you gotta get above 215. All right, you don't want to short this; it'll cost too much, and your broker probably doesn't have any shorts available for you. Down to $2. This is just utter garbage right here, my friend. If you want to learn where to trade professionally, look at the link in the bio. What else are we looking at? This is Poopy, everybody. Put Poopy in the chat. I want to see all those Poopies. EVTV. We did see already. Meta, what's up, my Willie? Hello, my Willie. We're narrow. You got room up to 682.50 and 690 on Meta. Under 669.88, you have room down to 659.50. Did you know? I'm gonna tell you all something I never told you all before, but I'm going to tell you. I wasn't going to tell you, but I said I might as well. The cheaper your stock is, the higher chance of losing you will have. Just going to let you know that. Okay. MSTR. Oh, so that's why I lose on penny stocks. Yes. Right now, we are in a bearish neutral state. Starting to get a little wide here on MSTR. We are in the whip zone on MSTR. Let's pull this back. Bam! Here we go. We got some more donuts. Back over 136, my beauties. We have room up to 154 on MSTR. Under 132.59, we have room down to 121.50, and then 121, hold number. It will take longer to lose it all. William, I want you to think about that statement for a second. I want you to think about that statement, and then I want you to come back and tell me why. I love you, William. That is the most ridiculous thing I ever heard in my entire life. So, traders, why do people trade cheaper stocks? Why do they trade the cheaper stocks? Anybody know? Chalet Stringer! Rev! Yes, it is. They want to take as much share size as they can because they're looking to get rich quick. You're not going to lose it any slower by trading. You're going to lose it faster because you are increasing your size. AVGO. Right now, we are in a neutral state. We are in position 2 on AVGO. You got room up to 352. Yes, it is. 352 and 361, my beautiful traders, on AVGO. Back under 339.86. We got room back down to 327.50 and 327 area on AVGO. Oh, Jesus, William. William, you said the second most ridiculous thing in the row. Adorable Dad became a super fan. Adorable. W's in the chat for adorable. Reddit. I will never forget something my mentor once told me. And he said, no matter how much you train somebody, good job, William, about the state of their stock, they still won't understand it. And I said, what? It's so easy. Narrow, neutral, wide. What's so hard about that? He said they're never going to get it. Some people will never get it. They will just not get it. He was right. Son of a gun. He was right again. Above 150.41, we got room up to 157.50 and 158. Under 149, you got room down to 145 on Reddit. What's good about Reddit here, my beauties, is that you have nice channels to trade in. See that? That's beautiful. That's like the Mona Lisa of channels. Look at that beauty. Woof. Yes, Reddit. I'm all right with the old Reddit-rooney. I'm all right with the Reddit-rooney. Good morning, Jake Smith. How are you, my friend? A little Tesla? Absolutely. I like how you came in. You said good morning. You're nice. You're respectful. W's in the chat for Jake Smith, everybody. Above 428, you got room up to 433 and 440, my amazing traders. Under 423, under the whole number, we got room down to 419 and 416.50. Get in there, William. We are at 229,000 likes. Let's go as we march to 250 to break the record. Will we break the record? Let's go. Let's go, my beauties. Uber for Trinity. I love my Trinity. I want to give Trinity a big hug. All right, here we go. Uber. Right now, we are in a neutral state. All right, we're starting to get a little wide on this, but right now we're neutral, okay? And as we put in these amazing levels that we love to trade, This is what we got on the Ubers, the Uberoonies, the Uman. Above 74.17, we got room up to $76 on Uber. Under 73.46, we got room down to $73 for my Trinity. Yes, the VIP is open over there on the tubes. You are going to head over to thevoshtrading.com. Yes, it is. This is where I'm going to train you and make you a totally different trader, a winning trader. So every month you can be happy. You can put that smile on your face and say, I finally know how to do this. It's that simple, folks. I am that confident I can help you. But what I need you to bring to the table is discipline and a no-quit attitude. If you can do that, let's get to work. Pop, Michael Hart, Sierra, thank you. Desiree, how are you, beautiful? Let's do gold, silver, and gold. Let's see. We are in a narrow state on gold. This thing keeps chugging along here. We are in a narrow state on gold. We are in dose, position 2. The deuce is always loose. Let's see what we got. All right, here we go on gold. Silver and gold. We have room up to 468 on the Goldsters, the Gold Mites. 468. Now, if you can get over 468 with a retest, you got room up to 496. You got a beautiful channel to trade in here. Does that mean when you get over this level, you're going to shoot right up to it? No. That means you have a beautiful channel to trade A-plus setups into 496. Under 461.44, you got room down to 452. Hello, Jerry Godwin. How are you, my Jerry? Netflix, above $83. We have room up to $85 and $86.50, my Godwin, to the upside. Under $81.80, get under all this support mess. Get under $81.80, and then you have Godwin down to $79. See what I did there? Did you see what I did there? All right. MU. I'm in no rush. I can't trade for the first 5 minutes anyway. We are in a neutral state. You are in position 2. You got room up to $398. And watch that $400 area. That is a doozy for major rejection, okay? Back under $368.94, you have room down to $350. It is time. You know what it's time for, everybody? Who knows what it's time for? Roll call. Reds, Pop, Michael Hart, Sierra, finish those roses, everybody. Adorable Dad with the super fan. Shelly, Zen Method, Sniper, Powder, Swanee, Dadbod, Levi, Christopher, K. Braden, Striker, Jake, Lauren, Sama, Candy, Suzette, Andrew the Believer, Mr. Hippie. How are you, Mr. Hippie? Jewel, Stevie B. Adorable, Jay Gilbert, Striker, Powder, Candy, Sue Felicia, Big Joe, Shelley Stringer, she's stringing them along. Mike S., Palo, Rev, Papa Yoda, Jay, Big Joe, Looney, Mr. Charles, Rachel T, K. Braden, Mike S., Christina Zan, Marcus, Mariana Rodriguez, Resman World, Jessica Pilak, a lot of Pilak over there, Jules Swims, Rangel Marquez, Jade, Dadbod, Bill Boyle, J, D, M, User, let's go. Measy, he's so easy. Andrew the Believer. Let's go. Good job, William. William's in the VIP. Everyone, W's in the chat. He took a licking, and he kept on ticking. We'll be back on tomorrow, everyone. Give somebody a hug today. Make the world a better place. You can do this. I will train you. Let's get to work. VIP, we'll see you in 2 minutes. Love ya, love ya, love ya. 260,000 likes. We set the new Voss record. 260. Let's go. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. I love you guys, man.